Hi everybody, this is Howard of avtransfers.co.uk with a slightly different video. It's different because it's something new and something not necessarily audiovisual, but it is something that is useful in an audiovisual environment, namely my office, which is getting very cold because there's no heating running in there at all. So I thought I would get myself a cheap um, oil radiator, one that is of good quality. So I found myself stumbling over to the John Lewis website where I found this heater. It is a oil-filled radiator with 3 heat settings, 1500 watts, weighing in at 8.9 kilograms. There's your mark of quality right there. Very reasonable. A mere $24.99 plus shipping, which I think came to under 30 quid, definitely. So this is a John Lewis. There are a lot of cheap radiators on the internet. This one I fancied because, well, I like John Lewis's extra guarantee. They give you 2 years instead of one. That alone is worth having one of these for, and for that kind of money. I mean, that's not even a Nando's meal. So let me get a scissor and see what we can do. Okay, so let's pop the cherry on these. Boink. Boink. And now we are going to open it up. Oh wow. Doing it one-handed, of course, as you would do with your camera in your right hand. And now in your left hand. Look at that, eh? Like a magician. Okay, let's just see what we get in here. Excuse my nail scissor, which I'm using for this today. And I think kind of a good deal. I mean, for that kind of money, right? Not bad at all. Let's open this up. Inevitable polystyrene, which we just love. And necessary evil on these things. Let's just see if we can take that off. Oh, there we go. Popped it off. It came off quite nicely. And there she is. Very nice. I did look at the really expensive heaters like the DeLonghi's, which of course is always first prize. But I thought, you know what, for 30 quid, I'll buy a cheapie and see how much life I get out of it. And from there we can decide if we want to spend more. Hiya! Oh God, I'm doing this one-handed. Kick it. There we go. It's out. It's out. Congratulations. Okay, so let's just check the box. Yeah, there's nothing else in here except for this polystyrene. Nice packaging. Certainly good to keep if you want to sell something on eBay. You know. Obviously, it's towards the end of the winter season, so they're blowing them out a bit cheaper. I see that Tesco got these also for very little. What's also nice about this one, it actually looks like nice quality. A lot of these new ones have got a sort of a squared off kind of look. They're going for less for the round look and more for the squared off look. Oh, look at that. That's a digital display. That's pretty decent. Okay. Let's see. Have we got an English plug? Yes, we do. I wouldn't have imagined we wouldn't, but okay, let's have a look. Quick look. See. Nice big font for us people that can't read properly with small fonts anymore. Do not use this heater in small rooms. I see. Do not use it in a room if the person can't escape if it blows up, basically. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so we've got a couple of settings there. Sorry about the shadow. Let's get the wheels on, shall we? Okay, so let's just see what we got here. I'm just doing the camera down there. Oh, wow. A remote. I didn't expect a remote. Do I want a remote? Not particularly, but okay, it's there anyway. This looks like nice quality. I don't see any oil leaking out of it. That's a good start. Let's just open up here, over here. Have a look, see how that's attached. Oh, okay. This is just going around the ends. I guess a bit of finger braking will be fine. Okay. Oh, I see. Okay. Okay, so there we go. That's one nut. The other one. Oh, okay, so the wheels are kind of not in individual pieces. They're kind of grouped into two. Let me have a look here. Okay, so let's get that on the bottom. Oopsie, let's get that on the bottom. Oh, that's never a great sound. That's probably the heater oil going. Let's just see if we can get that better shot there. Yeah. Okay, so here we go. We've got, oh, okay. Spanner is required. Okay, stand by. Well, the good news is the spanner is not required. I said that a bit hastily. These just fit over the existing nuts that are there. You do not need to undo those nuts. And it comes with 4 wing nuts. So simply pop this on there. There's no washers as far as I can tell. Oops, well, try that again. Oh, try that again. Okay, try that again. This is really getting exciting, isn't it? This is the oh my goodness, this is almost as exciting as the BBC. Right. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Try that one. Oh yeah, you've never lived until you've screwed in a wing nut, right? I'm glad it's a wing nut, not a normal nut, because that would be far more painful to do. So yeah, give them top marks for making it quite user friendly. There's obviously some extra thought goes into the John Lewis stuff that may not go into the other products. That I don't know who their buyer is there, but clearly they do choose reasonably good stuff. I'm tightening that up like that, and like that's just hand tightening it up. There we go. I will also say here that this cable is really quite nice quality, and let me just see how long that is. This is a very almost too generous cable. This must be 3 meters, or at least between 2 and 3 meters. Let's just have a look. Wow, that is a lot of cable. That is probably, let's see, okay, probably a 1 point, at least 2 meters this cable. That's a good length of cable as well. So let's plug it in and see what happens. So let's just get a bit of that detail. I must say I like it. I've plugged it in. It comes up with a little light. Oh, there we go. Very nice. I guess that's it. That's all it's going to show you. It's got a timer. Okay. So heat 1, heat 2, heat 3. Oh, I see. So heat 1. What do you suppose that's about? I guess that's the temperature you want to set the room to, I'd imagine. And this is the rate at which it gets there, I guess, right? And this is, I'd imagine that's an off timer. Yeah. Very nice. But now if I don't want a timer, I guess 0 hours would probably be it, right? So is it on now? I think it is. I hear a relay clicking. My only personal grievance with these things is because there's a display and there's obviously some circuitry in there more than just a regular heater, it's probably likely to fail quicker. But I mean that's the same for anything with a microprocessor in it. But it will probably last the 2 years with a bit of luck. The other thing I also like about this is this. It has 2 pop-out little what you call them, springy-dumblers. I don't know, springles. Basically, you can wrap your cable around here, so you could loop it around there if you wanted to tidy it up, which I think is really nice. Although you wouldn't want to loop your cable if you were using it, because that's how fires start. So you leave the cable, straightened out. And I can hear it's warming up. I'm just going to give it a little test, and I'm going to run it to the office and see how I go. What have I done here? Have I done something here? Okay, so after you've set it to the temperature you want, I think it goes into standby screen. Let's just see how long that stays on there. It sounds like Rice Krispies in there. Let's try get the remote out. Again, one-handed surprise. Wow. The one-handed man. I suppose that can happen, right? Oh, that feels nice. That feels really nice in the hand. Okay, so these are just a replication of the same buttons. What does that do? Nothing, obviously. Power. Oh, right. We need to get the batteries in here. Batteries included, and the answer is 9. Let me get some batteries. Okay, so I got some batteries. I found some. These are only the best. Duraleak, our favorite ones. If you want to destroy expensive and cheap electronics uniformly, use Duraleak. So let's just open that with a nice professional tear, and just to check the remote and see that it is functional. I think it might be. And it basically duplicates the features that are on the machine. I suppose if you're lying in your bed and you want to switch it off or on, why not? Let's give it a go. Try that. Let's just see if it works. Yep, there's definitely something working there. Yeah, it works. Woohoo! Yeah, it has all the controls. Let's show you. So there we go. Everything is duplicated from the remote, and it's quite nice and responsive. Let me just point it away from it. Yeah. Okay, it looks like it has to kind of be pointed fairly much at the device. If I point it up, it's still fine. If I point it down, still fine. Point it right, no. Okay, so it needs a wall to bounce off. It seems like a reasonable range for this doodad, but that really does feel nice. It's quite a nice item. So I'm most probably going to install that in the office and just put it on 20 and see if it does anything. I don't really like leaving heaters unassisted. I had some other type of heaters in there which I wasn't too impressed with, because they had a very, very open design that things could fall in there. So I didn't like that. I much prefer a closed system. I must just point out that, yeah, that is hot. That's a hot potato. That feels very hot. These are very thin. In fact, these are probably the thinnest. I haven't bought an oil heater in a long time, but this one is very thin. Very, very thin. This one looks bigger than that one, but it's actually not. They're all the same. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fin. 6 fin? This doesn't radiate. Oh, there's a 7th fin there. So 7. Yeah, there's a 7th fin there. That one's not as hot. Jeez Louise, that was boiling, 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 boiling. Interesting. The back of this one you can touch, right? And the back of this one you can touch, not quite as well, but these are sizzling hot. I guess that would probably point to the way the oil is distributed. Maybe it will change over time, But yeah, that looks good. So that's a very short and sweet video of a little heater, an oil heater from John Lewis. And this is an unsolicited review. That's the item. I always find John Lewis stuff is really good quality. And now I've gone and jinxed it now. I'm just checking if there's anything interesting in here that I may want to share with you. Okay. Right. I think it seems like a pretty good item. Obviously, they say if you're going to move the heater around and switch it off and let it cool down first, unless you want to use your oven mitts or live dangerously. Very, very nice heater. So if you're looking for one of these, perhaps for an upstairs bedroom or a space, it's compact, it's cheap, it certainly is nice quality. So I hope you've enjoyed that little show and tell from me how the AV transfers. Stick around, and hopefully if you subscribe, I'll show you lots more interesting goodies. And thank you for watching. Bye bye.